Hello, this is Westcrow, and this is week 27 on the YouTube Pagan Challenge. And this week's question is, do you use chants, mantras, or affirmations? I was going to say no to this, but sometimes I do use mini chants. One chant that I've kind of carried with me since I learned it back when I was about 16 is one for the rain. And the first time I used it, it rained for about a week or two straight. That said, I live in BC, so that's not completely uncommon, but because of that, I don't use it too often. I have recently been using it because this has been an abnormally dry, hot spring, and we needed the rain. I've needed rain for our crops that we have out there and stuff like that. So I've started saying this chant way more frequently whenever I water my flowers or have a shower or anything of that nature. It's just a short little rain rhyme that I just say, sometimes out loud, sometimes just in my head. So I do that every so often. I've been doing that quite a bit lately, and I think it kind of worked. I think at least here in my area, the plants don't seem like they're dying anymore, so that's a good sign. I try to remember to think positive affirmations for myself when things are kind of crappy or when they're not. But sometimes when things are really crappy or things are just going chaotic around you, or whatever the case might be, that little Oprah voice in your head saying, just think happy thoughts. Sometimes you feel like telling her to shut the hell up, because those affirmations don't work in the moment if it's a bad moment. Those positive affirmations are more better for when you're not in the shitty ass moment, when you're not super depressed, when you're not going through chaos, when you're not... I know the idea is meant to those positive affirmations are there to remind you to be positive in those moments. But sometimes it's just not realistic. We're human beings. Yes, the goal in this life is to learn to dance in the rain and all that type of stuff, but I mean, you don't have to be a positive, fluffy bunny sunshine ray all the frickin' time. Sometimes you gotta deal with the shitty moments in a not positive, happy manner, and that's okay. But I do try to use positive affirmations in moments other than those. And maybe not all the time, maybe I should use them more, but I think I use them enough. But sometimes the affirmations are good is if you can catch yourself before you're going into a shitty mindset or circumstance, and then I'm able to go, oh wait, that's what this is, and I can laugh about it. Sometimes. Or sometimes after the fact I can laugh at it. There have been some times when I was up late guarding a graveyard shift at the police station up north, and I had been up well over 24 hours. Stayed awake on energy drinks and coffee and just making myself stay awake. I'd come home and my eyes would be bloodshot and I'd be a little jittery, and anything would set me off. At that point, I was just running on straight nerves, and anything would set me off, and I'd be frustrated over something, and I'd start crying, and then I'd realize I was acting like an idiot, so I'd start laughing. And I'd be laughing so hard that I'd start crying, and then I'd be laughing even harder at myself because I was crying because I was laughing at myself. So yeah, there are moments when I do recognize the humor in the middle of the shitty emotion, but then people just think you're crazy. So anyways, yeah, I do use mini chants, nothing elaborate, but just mini rhymes, chants. My main one that I've been using lately is the rain one, and then I do sort of use the positive affirmations just for my own personal well-being, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week. Bye.